Alright, out there in Tube Land, this is Jeremy with Uppercut Productions, back with part 5 of Unicorn Rodeo. The name of the song is Maybe. In this one we're going to be tackling all these guitars. There is quite a bit of them, so let's dive in and get down to it. Here we are back in the box. First things first, I want to show real quick how to sidechain your kick to your bass. That way your bass guitar kind of ducks the kick a little bit. It's super easy in Reaper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to install reacomp on the bass bus. I'm going to leave it open right here as you can see it. And I'm going to go to the kicks bus right here. And I'm just going to click right here where it says master and drag it over to where it says inputs. Click out of it and set the inputs on auxiliary inputs. And then let's solo out the bass. I'm going to push right here, it says preview filter, and you'll be able to hear the kick. Alright, now what you want to do is set your ratio. I'm going to go with 4:1. And then we only want to bring the bass signal down by maybe 2 dB. That way it lets the kick through just a tiny bit more. So let's see what we can do. That's too much. That should be good. So if you go back and you unclick preview filter, you'll hear the bass, and it should kind of duck the kick, and you'll see the kick but not hear it. Let's hear it with the kick and the bass. Let's hear it with the bass and the full drum set. Alright, that just kind of frees up some of that low end to get along. That way the kick and the bass play good together. Alright, let's get to these guitars. Let me also get my mix window down here. All right. Let's solo out these clean guitars and check them out. I've changed the color of the clean guitars to basically a pink or a lighter red. Yeah, let's get to a spot where there's all 8 of the cleans. 8 cleans? These just need something, some zazz. Let's try the room reverb and see how it sounds first. On this first one, we'll just leave it all the way up. And I think I might send the other one to the vocal plate and see how that sounds. Also on this one that's kind of doing a lead part, I'm going to add some of my quarter delay. And it's going to be a lot at first. I'm just going to bring it all the way down. Not all the way down, but minus 30 is almost all the way down. Let's go to my effects rack and listen to what it is doing to the 2 reverbs and my quarter delay. Let me unsolo everything else and just get the delays. And that's just the effects. Yeah, that gave it some life, and it'll fill space in the mix in the background. Let's hear it in the mix. Also gonna need some pretty heavy compression on this. It's pretty jumpy, so I'm gonna put LA2 at the end of this first guitar bus chain. I'm going to bring the mix back to about 50, so it's parallel compression. Actually, I went fully compressed, because you see this needle right here, you don't want it to just be jumping wildly. The compression is to get that output to be somewhat relatively steady. Actually, both guitars could use some of that delay. That way they're not so boring and clean. What I'm going to do on this one is I'm going to get mine set at a high pass at around 85, 87, and I'm going to delete all 4 of these and just drag them over so it has the same high pass on all 4. I'm going to do the same thing to these. This first clean one is basically the lead, in my opinion. And that one being the background, I'm going to try this crazy effect on here called Murda Melodies. It's got a cool stereo effect that should make this sound pretty trippy. We're just playing around for fun. Where's the murder? There it is. Okay, that's without. And I'm going to see this button right here. I'm going to toggle it on and off, and you'll see it working. let's get into these heavier guitars and see what we got going on. Same thing, I'm going to take this high pass up to 100, and then I'm going to delete all of those and replace them with the high pass we just set. Cool thing about drag and drop in Reaper, you can set one up and drag it across all of them and have the same high pass, same EQ to start with. I'm going to put that same LA2A on here, keep this kind of organic. I'm going to try the distressor on this one. It will FG stress and Slate land. Let's get back to where we were. Let's try it back here. Yeah, when we add the vocals in here, it'll change the whole frequency balance, so I'm not too worried about that right now. Let's go ahead and add them back in, and that'll be the next video. Let's just hear where they are. Yep, we will finish the vocals here in a minute. I'm going to toggle off all the processing of everything we just added on the guitars. Here are the guitars. All right, here it is without. Hear that low end rumble, mud. Let's see where we took it, what we turned it into. Let's hear it in the rest of the track. Hold on, let's do the same thing to the acoustic, the clean guitars. We will see how we affected those. That's with processing. Here's without processing. That's what we started with. Here's what I turned it into. Alright, in the next video, we'll dive into this synths and the lead vocals, and I'll catch you next time. Get with uppercut, baby. Get knocked out.